everyone, welcome to another video. And sorry, my cat is here while I'm recording it this morning because she's normally awake at this time. I totally forgot, but I want to start recording the event as soon as it happened, so here we are. So apologies if you hear my cat meowing. I don't think it will catch it when she meows, but in case it does. Will you be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you're quickly reaching your limit. You said that several times already. I haven't fully looked at her outfit, but damn. Oh, like, it's like semi see-through. It's a little tease on the belly and the booba area. Where everywhere else is like thicker, you can't really see her skin. But the other parts you can kind of see, and I'm like, it's the sweating, This is my job. Okay, if that's what you want. Alright, I'm going to lie down. Arcane lies down on the bed, extending out from the large cylindrical machine. Yikes, cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? It's always freezing. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Oh wait. It's okay if you're scared. You're doing the right thing. Just let me take a few selfies for proof, you know? Arcana strikes a couple of different poses as she takes a few snaps with her phone. Sorry about that. All done now. Ingrid's like, what the heck? As Ingrid presses the button, the machine hums to life. Memory wipe procedure initiated. Oh, it's a memory wipe. We're only within the authorized limits by a hair. No, wait, it's the opposite. We're just outside it. Arcana lies inside the operating machine, their eyes closed peacefully. Ingrid takes out her phone. Please provide authentication code. Authenticating user. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same. Authentication complete. User code I. For a righteous judgment. Ooh, tarot cards. Ooh, the Ouija board. Hey, let's go. Because I'm a yandere go, so I like Ouija boards. Ouija boards? Okay, let's go into the story. Let's see. Oh, so with Phantom, they mean this Phantom. Okay. I was confused by what they meant. And they're like, oh, she's part of Phantom Squad. I'm like, Phantom? Have I met Phantom? I was like, have I met Phantom? Yes, I have. Monsieur, stay right where you are. What's wrong? I need your help. A stranger appears from behind Phantom. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcana. She's also from the bestseller squad. Hello. Nice to meet you, Arcana. Nice to meet you, Arcana. Why are we question marking? Oh, you were talking to me? Nice to meet you too. Oh, has a memory wipe already happened? Allow me to apologize on her behalf. She's not usually like this. She lost her memory. What do you mean? As in she underwent a memory wipe? That's right. I'm not sure if you remember, but due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work, the members of Bestseller have to undergo regular memory wipes. The fact that they even let you do that, I'm like, huh. But then again, they are an actual squad, so I'm guessing this is normal. Right. Secretive? I received my fair share of memory wipes, but it's nothing compared to what Arcana goes through. How often does she have to have it done? On a daily basis. Daily? Damn. Is that okay? Even though it's become a daily routine, something went wrong this time. Like lasting side effects. I guess you could say that. We're supposed to only forget the information we handle. But right now, Arcana has forgotten who she even is. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try and bring her memories back, but nothing had worked so far. Please, Monsieur, I need you to help Arcana regain her memory. Are you not in a position to help? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking about what we could do to help her regain her memory. Well, yeah, because it's kind of odd for us to try to help her regain her memory if we don't know her. So it's like, how does? Name? I remember my name and what my job was. You do? Well, that's something. My name is Arcana, and I'm a detective. Wait, what? So she's on the other side? Question mark? I have questions. I have questions! Teacher, I got questions! My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Phantom mentioned secrets earlier, and something clicked in my mind. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. No, honey, you're on the other side. Wait. Therefore, I must be. No, it's probably because you played the role of the detective when we all practiced being thieves. Okay. I'll just say, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Oh, is that it? That's right. At least you got your name right. Arcana, try and remember. We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark, entrusted with the noble duty of preserving knowledge. You can explain it all you want, but I still don't remember. Is there anything you could tell her which could jog her memory? To be honest, I'm not really sure. Why not? We're both a part of bestseller. Yes, but we don't actually know much about each other's work. Oh, 'cause classified? That's right. Other than personal matters, we don't know much else about each other. When it comes to our professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive material than the rest of us. Which would make sense because they're saying she has daily wipes, so. I do know where she usually spends her time, which is in her workshop. Why don't we go there and try to find some clues? My thief instincts are pointing in that direction. Well, I suppose that's the only viable option we have. Are you okay with that, Arcana? With what? We're planning on going to your room. Oh, I don't know, that's a bit... What's making you hesitant? I'm a bit of a neat freak. Oh, that's a good thing though. Or at least, I think I was? That's true. You never did have as much as a hair out of place. Looks like this hasn't changed. I guess not. Maybe that's why when I hear the other people will be entering my room, I feel this sense of resistance. But if we don't check it out, we won't turn up any clues. How about this? Arcana lifts her pinky finger. Promise me something. Promise what? That you won't make too much of a mess. No, I will make a mess. And I will do it on purpose. If you do that, I might feel better about all this. Sure. I hook my pinky together with Arcana's. Alright, let's go. Arcana strides confidently out the door. Does she even know where her room is? And then probably comes back. Where is my workshop, by the way? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'll lead the way.
大金みたいに危険な方たちですね。
怪盗ファントム、予告通り勝利をもたらした。
After arriving at the library, we proceed to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reach a door at the end of a secluded hallway. This is it. This should be Arcana's workshop, although I've never been inside. Looks quite secretive. This must have been written by me. Arcana points to a note stuck on the door, which reads, "Authorized personnel only." That's definitely our handwriting. Hey, you know what? Arcana pokes my side. What? Given how hidden this location is, I must have been working on something that was a huge secret. If I'm not a detective, then maybe I'm an assassin? Or a fixer? Something like that? I highly doubt. It's not entirely impossible. Actually, that might be true. You think so too? Let's hurry inside. We might find a weapon stash. Knives, guns, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's probably some type of way to get in. Huh? Arcana jiggles the door handle, but the door doesn't budge. It's locked. There's something next to the door frame. Inside the door, a small device the size of a fist is affixed to the wall. Looks like a biometric scanner. Wow, you can tell that just by looking at it? I've seen something similar a few times before. Are you an assassin as well? No. I saw it at the Central Government HQ. Oh, right. Phantom told me that you're a commander. Try scanning your fingerprint. Following my instructions, Arcana places her finger on the scanner and brings her face toward the device. Identification confirmed. It opened! Thanks for the tip. No problem. Let's head inside. Wait, just a moment. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. No promise. Okay, see, that was the commander, it wasn't me. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's a total pigsty. So, what happened to being cleanly and like things to be in? Or is she one of those people where, like, even if it looks messy, it's actually in order and she knows where everything is? Well, I think we can rule out you being an assassin. Well, piles of clothes lay scattered everywhere. Books are stacked up in impossibly high towers. One entire wall is covered with an array of photos. A motley assortment of occult artifacts are peppered throughout the disarray. Their purpose? Unclear. Maybe this isn't my room? Those pictures of the wall are those selfies of you. Wait, I've got it! A thief must have broken in. Some dastardly criminal busted in and trashed my room. The door was locked, and from the looks of it, can only be opened with your biometric data. A locked room landscaping, perhaps? This library is one of the most secure places in the entire arc. No run-of-the-mill cat burglar could get in here. Only a phantom thief would even have a chance of breaking in. Which you are, Phantom. Well, doesn't it feel nice and homey? I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn about. Of course there isn't. What do you take me for? Having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. And get in the habit of putting books back on the shelf after reading them. Yeah, I don't understand that. I think because I have 2 cats and I know they'll like destroy things if I don't put them away, that's why I'm so like, oh, I gotta put this away before they knock it over, or I gotta put this away before they tear it apart, you know? Because like my books, that would definitely happen. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory. I see. Forget clues. We need to clean this place up first. Well, wait. You're already going out of your way to help me. Having you clean my room is a step too far. How about you go outside for a moment? I'll clean this place up. It won't be long. Well, if you insist. We'll be in the reading room. You have a reading room? Call us when you're actually? What's wrong? You probably don't even know where that is. Could you actually help me a little, Phantom? Fine. Call me when you're done. I spent about 30 minutes in the reading room, perusing various books before returning to the Arcane's workshop. Nothing seems to have changed. What do you mean? I got rid of the clothes and organized all sorts of stuff. I did my best. The table looks exactly like it did before. As before, the table is cluttered with stacks of cards, a crystal ball, and thick, mysterious-looking books. Oh, that stuff? Arcana picks up a deck of cards from the table. While we were cleaning, these brought back memories. Tarot cards? Oh, so you're familiar. I know they're tarot cards, but that's about it. Arcana skillfully shuffles the deck. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used to do but I'm pretty sure I used to do tarot readings as a psychic. That's correct. I even ran a small fortune-telling shop in the Ark. What? This is huge! Why are you only telling me this now? I did. I told you about 5 times earlier. Oh, sorry. And still, at least you're remembering things, even if it isn't at the fastest pace. Do you remember anything else? Not yet. Just... Arcana flips over a card and carefully places it on the table. I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself. On the table, it reads death. Oh no, not the death card. Death? I take it that's a bad sign. Well, Arcana hesitates for a while. It means, after a few moments, she utters something which takes me aback. I have no idea what it means. Oh my god. Help. Help. It means help.
作戦通りに行います。
まだ盗むべきものがたくさんあるね。
フォロー。リロードシークエンス。もう少し戦います。目標物の除去を確認。はいはい、注射の時間ですよ。もう痛くないですね。敵の視線をこちらに。
怪盗ファントム、今宵君のもとに参上する。全力で。
危ない。我々の勝利です。一生懸命やった甲斐がありました。
15 minutes later, after flipping through one of the formidable tomes for a while, Arcana suddenly lifts her head. I found it! The upright death card. Despite its ominous appearance, in fact, signifies new beginnings and rebirth. Phantom? Yes. Do tarot readings usually involve reading from a book? Pretty sure that's a no. This is worse than I thought. I really made the right choice, asking for your help. You think so? Yeah. I can't believe she completely forgot about tarot. That's one of her favorite things. I'm not so concerned about it. What I want to know is, has she always been like this? Personality-wise. Sorry, I'm gonna take this. Go ahead. Phantom leaves the room with her phone in hand. So, in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on the outside. But inside, I'm a cold, ruthless, and sophisticated professional. Voila! I see. Would you like me to give you a reading? No, outside the room, I can faintly hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so go ahead. Excellent! Even if it's not always 100% accurate, fortune telling can still be quite useful. You consider it a form of advice. Arcana shuffles the deck and spreads the cards across the table. Now select 3 cards. I reach out, draw 3 cards, then flip them over. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and a reversed Hangman. Arcana looks at the cards, blinking vacantly. Do you need a moment to consult the book? No, I remember. You've had a few things on your mind as of late. That could apply to anyone. It seems that you are struggling, especially with human interaction. Once again, this is all pretty general. Very true. And you recently parted ways with someone precious to you. Her eyes turned green. Surface, battle, struggle. You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time without reprieve. Arcana, are you okay? Chatterbox. Nihilister, Indivilia, countless enemies whom you have defeated. However, even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward. Current data shows your success rate in battle as 82%. If we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100%. After analyzing your combat records from your initial commission to your latest mission, your future is Oh no, what happened? Arcana staggers back, clutching her head. I reach out to support her. Huh? Are you okay? Oh, yes. I just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. With her head resting against my shoulder, Arcana looks up at me. Hey. Doesn't this make me seem like a fragile damsel in distress? Like a princess? When did I ever say princess? I said damsel. Well, same thing for the most part. At any rate, thanks for keeping me upright. I'm fine now. What in the world just happened? What do you mean? Did I make your heart flutter? You certainly did, but not for the reason you're thinking. It seems Arcana has no memory of what just transpired. Did something happen? No, it's nothing. No, we need to tell her. What was that call about? I don't think I can leave the library unattended any longer. So it was regarding work? Indeed it was. So I was wondering. Don't worry, leave it to me. Like everyone does, leave it to me. I do everything. Thank you. If you need help with anything, you can contact me anytime. Will do. Let's head out of here for now, Arcana. Okay. What do you plan on doing now? First off, I think we need to have you get a thorough examination. Did they not do a thorough examination before? Despite Arcana grumbling about how fine she is, I insist on taking her into the hospital. After having her go through a medical examination, I head into the consultation room to hear the results from Mary. How'd it go? You say you're potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. There's a high chance that your memories will return. When you say that, you remember more now than you did when you first regained consciousness? I think so. Some stuff about Tarot is also coming back to me. Alright, now if I could direct your attention to this. Mary points at the monitor. Your brainwave activity and neural responses are returning to normal. The nymph also appears to be reacting accordingly to those changes, so I think you'll be okay. Okay. One more thing. You said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that and engaging in activities you did before are effective methods for regaining your memories. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it. I knew it. You see? Phantom was the one who suggested going to that room, not you. However, this might be the last time where you'll have a chance to return to normal. Could you explain that in more detail? We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms. Narrators the monitor so that we can see. After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total loss of memory. The test results indicated that her nymph had been reset, the cause of which was excessively frequent memory wipes. When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. Nymph functions in the same fashion. the NIP mistakenly registers an absence of memory as the default state, as normal. It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. While I don't think it will go to the extent of shutting down your essential survival functions. If this keeps up, you'll almost certainly lose all your memories. Permanently. That sounds a lot like... Yes. We call this a mind switch. Technically, it's a bit different, but the end result is the same. You become a totally different person. I'll run a few more tests. Pepper will guide you. Okay, thank you. Arcana leaves the consultation room. Commander, you said Arcana was part of the bestseller squad? Yes, she says she handles records. And every time she has to handle classified information, her memory is erased. Correct. She's strong. What do you mean? Do you know when the Ark's library was established? It's been around since the Ark's inception. Of course, I don't know if Arcana has been working there from the beginning, but I'm sure she's been there for quite a while. It's not a job that most people would be willing to undertake. Ray organized the charts in her folder. First and foremost, my opinion as a medical professional is that she shouldn't undergo any more memory wipes. That may be difficult, and it's not exactly up to her. I see. That means you have to take good care of her. She may not show it, but I'm sure she's feeling quite anxious. Alright. Thank you, Mary. I head to the consultation room and wait for Arcana. After finishing her test, Arcana comes skipping over. Did it go well? Yes, nothing too serious. Arcana. Yes? Mary said it wouldn't be good if you keep getting your memory wiped. I know. But it's not like I can help it, can I? You're right. But perhaps if I say something to the higher-ups. Oh no, I didn't see that as a way of asking for your help. I chose this job, and all that entails. No one knows me better than myself. I realize my memory is a bit screwy at the moment. But I know that I'm someone who only dedicates herself to things that she believes in. And you know why? Arcana takes out a tarot card. Wheel of Fortune. Whoops, wrong side. Arcana turns over the card. On the backside, the following words are written. You're the master of your own fate. I thought you'd be a little more impressed. About what? There's a message left to me by my past self. Isn't that amazing? Are you on a tenterhooks? Now then. Arcana smiles and reaches out her hand. May I? You may. I take Arcana's hand, and she begins to lead me somewhere. Where we going? Miss, I got no memory. Where we going?
悪者たちに罰を。夜の訪れを待っている。装填しよう。
はい、敵の視線をこちらに誘導します。一斉射撃。
こちらは盗み終わった。
弾を入れて。戦闘終了。
A few moments later, we arrive at the downtown area of the Ark. What are you planning on doing? The doctor said it would help if I do things that I did before, right? Well, that's precisely what I'm trying out. Remember activities you used to do? No, but there are ways that could help me find out. Arcana holds out her phone. In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones. I mean, I guess that's true. So with that in mind, if I look at my past purchases, Arcana scrolls through her phone. I'll be able to find out exactly what I was doing. Alright, let's go. Our first destination is none other than... Blech. Too bitter. It's a latte. You really think that's too bitter? Yes. I figured that since I'd bought something at a cafe, it would have been a coffee, but I guess not. Try ordering something else at the same price. That's genius. Wait a moment, I'll be right back. This has to be the one, it's delicious. What is it? Lemon tea. Want to try some? Arcana holds out her cup. Sure. Here. I take a sip of the lemon tea. How is it? I think I prefer coffee. Blech. How can you drink something so bitter? That's why you add milk, or like condensed milk. I don't think it's all that bitter. Are you telling me that the coffee you have isn't bitter? Wait, you may think it's... Arcana takes a sip of my coffee. What? I was going to tell you it was bitter. Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? Anyway, are there always this many people here? The place seems familiar, but it feels weird seeing this many people. I'm surprised you remember so much. What do you mean? You just said it feels weird for this place to be packed. Doesn't that mean you remember it usually being not so busy? Oh, I see what you mean. No. Sorry. I don't really remember anything concrete. So you don't remember after all. What would be weird is if all my memories came rushing back from a single drink at a cafe. We still have a lot more places to go. I know, but look at this. Arcana pulls out a note from her pocket, crammed full of densely written text. On the very top is written places to visit today. Actually, on second thought, Arcana hurriedly takes out a pen and scratches out the heading, replacing it instead with Operation Memory Recovery. That's better. Anyway, these are all the places we still have to check out. The note includes locations such as the cafe and many others, a famous dessert shop that I've heard about, an accessory store, a nail salon, a hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. Hold on. Yes? You intend on visiting all these places? Of course. After I get my memories, don't I? Why are you busy? It's not that, it's... Don't worry about money. I've got it covered. It's not that either. Then what's the problem? I trust you to see things through to the end. I was subsequently dragged around by Arcana for the entire afternoon. At long last, we arrive at our last stop, a photo sticker booth. Those are fun. I'm not gonna lie, those are really fun. I love those. This is it. Duh. Before I can say anything more, the camera snaps and takes a photo. Despite my not being ready. Okay, let's see if we got any good ones. Ooh, this one. Here you go. Thanks. Arcane hands me a photo. In it, I can be seen in in acute discomfort. Meanwhile, Arcane is awkwardly positioned at an odd angle. You don't like it, do you? Alright, next week... Arcane once again starts to stagger, and I hold her up. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like someone is taking a vacuum cleaner into my brain. Are you okay? Not really, but at least it's benefiting me somehow. Every time she visits a new location, Arcana gets a splitting headache and regains a bit of her memory. Apparently, this is the pose I like to make when taking photos. It was like my body was moving on its own. The dishes she eats, the clothing style she's fond of, movies that left a deep impression on her. They are everyday things, but they seem to be helping her. There were quite a lot of pictures in your room. It seems like you're a fan of taking photos. Yeah, even when it's not a particularly special occasion. Is something wrong? Arcana stares at me with the same vacant expression she had during the tarot reading. Arcana? Arcana proceeds to head outside, completely ignoring me calling out to her. Ooh. I wonder what that is. But I guess we'll find out maybe in the next one. But until then,